This is Dancer. He was rescued from the crazy claw. He's not with the other reindeer though, and I know that he feels at a loss. So I got him some hummus. I don't know if he likes hummus though. He's being very resistant. I think the Dancer is high because we just did comedy at a dab bar. Now yours truly has not smoked marijuana for over 3 weeks, but I feel like we vicariously did tonight. Dancer definitely got a contact high. Just look at his eyes. He was such a good sport the whole time. I was tempted to bring him up there with me, but I felt like it was bad enough dragging him to the dab bar, so I didn't want to make him do additional work by accompanying me on stage like he did at Cafe Coco, the LGBT love and coffee shop. Now, I have to kind of watch what I say over there. It's not as bad as the East Room, which is like Liberalville. You really have to watch what you say in Liberalville because people get very, very offended and will call you names and like attempt to ruin your life and cancel you and all kinds of bullshit. But I think one of the reasons why I take the stuffed animals up there is just sort of like to showcase that I do not give a flying fuckity fuck like how crazy you think I am or how much you disagree with me. I mean, obviously I'm a grown-ass adult carrying around stuffed animals. People really don't understand the purpose of it, but he's also a friend, you know? He's a friend when I feel like very disconnected from other people, specifically comics. But comics are like supportive of each other somewhat. I guess it just depends on who the comic is and, you know, when and where and the energy and all that shit because, you know, a lot of comics have these ridiculous egos and it's just this constant pissing contest that's totally unnecessary. But, you know, what isn't an unnecessary pissing contest if we're to be totally honest? But see, there's no competition with Dancer, you know, because he's a stuffed animal. So, like, there's no judgment. There's no judgment, and I can tell myself the things that I want to believe. And I feel like, you know, that's what all women do with their pets, mainly their dogs. But, cats, though, cats do judge you. I have 2 cats, for those of you that haven't seen my other videos. Paisley and Arlo. Paisley is pretty chill, but Arlo, her brother, is a fucking dick. And he is so judgmental. Like, any time that I've ever smoked marijuana in front of him, he, like, just huffs and puffs and leaves the room. Well, he doesn't puff on what you're puffing on. No, he doesn't. He's mad. He's mad at what I'm puffing on. So he puffs in his own little cat way and he leaves the room. Like he gives me this look too. This look of like total disdain, you know, like who the fuck do you think you are and like why do you think that I would allow this? And you know, I don't have to stand for this. I'm not going to sit here and put up with this shit. And he leaves. He's such a dick. He is like the biggest bitch cat I've ever met in my life. He will literally take his food dish and scoot it around the floor and like toss it around. Paisley, she's funny. She'll wait, like when I put down food, she'll wait and she'll like look back up at me and she'll be like, excuse me, aren't you missing another scoop? Like, she's patient. Like, she's an extremely patient cat versus her brother, who, like, immediately when I put the food down, he just starts, like, chowing away. But she waits. Excuse me. This dish is a little light, okay? But, yeah, she's funny that way. And they both do this thing, you know, where they meow because they're cats. And I do that too because I feel like I'm a cat on the inside. But I definitely have more than 9 lives. I probably have about 800,000 lives. In my mind, of course. But, this is my impression of Arlo meowing, okay? He's very, very angry, like, when he meows. Like, and it's like he meows at you with a vengeance or something, like, meow! Meow! It's very, very scary, and it's super loud and obnoxious, and he will pace. He will literally pace in front of the garage door and just meow at it. Until I open it up. And sometimes he'll scratch at the door like a dog and like try to open the door by himself. Like he's so crazy, dude. Whereas Paisley, like when she meows, it's like meow, meow, meow. It's so cute. And then she does this other meow. It's like even more adorable. Meow. Meow. Yeah, she has the cutest little face. But I just thought that I'd give you guys an impression of my cats, as well as introduce you, formally introduce you to my friend Dancer. That was retrieved out of the crazy claw. And he's very high right now due to the massive amount of weed that we vicariously inhaled. I mean, you definitely get a contact high. Like, just smelling it and being around everybody that's like super baked out of their fucking minds. I mean, I was really comfortable performing there though, like really, really comfortable, more comfortable than I've ever been. And it's good to know that I don't ever need to get high again. I can just, you know, be around it. I mean, I really don't, you know, I'm schizo, so that is one of the perks that they don't ever talk about, because they want to get everybody on pharmaceuticals. But anyway, I'm going to try to get him to eat some of that, but he probably doesn't want it, you know, because of how it looks, for reasons I understand. I mean, yeah, it is kind of unappetizing, isn't it? Looks like, you know, baby food. He's like, what, do you think I'm a baby, really? Fuck you, bitch. Anyway. Say goodbye, Dancer. He said goodbye in his own way. He's being a little stubborn right now. I think that he's just recovering from all of the THC that he was forcibly exposed to because of his bad caretaker, known as yours truly.